Greetings, 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 brothers and sisters. This is your brother Toure Muhammad. Man, we had some technical difficulties trying to get on this StreamYard. I don't know if it's StreamYard. I don't know if it's my internet connection, but we're pleased to be back. Be right here for the Toure Muhammad show. Man, we got a clean and fresh show today, man. We're going to help get you ready for the new world that we live in with one of our guests today, our first guest to bring to the show. So listen, you all know what this is. This is the Toure Muhammad show. Tell a friend and tell a friend that we're here. You know what we do? We share positive information. We share information about Black-owned businesses, and we try to motivate and inspire you and help you build your business or your career. So with that being said, I want to bring on our guest immediately because I don't know how this thing is playing off today. So let me see. All right, I'm trying to pull him in. This got to be StreamYard today, man. It's acting real funky. So I see him there. Let me see if y'all can see me on the page. So, nope, it's not you. It's man, StreamYard is being real difficult today. So, all right, there we go. There we go.
All right.
All right, can you hear me?
I can hear you good.
Man, beautiful, man. This is man, it's just real delayed and crazy today, but this is what we do. We're in a new world today. So
yes,
we're gonna roll with the punches.
Yes,
so,
sir.
I was giving a little intro, man, but I want to tell me about Simply Soap and Water, man. How'd you get started? First, tell us a little bit about your background. And, I got an idea of what inspired you to do it, but I want you to tell us.
Well, for me, a little bit about me. First, I started off as a young kid in philanthropy. I always want to help. I started that with my mom, reaching out to underprivileged areas of kids who needed summer jobs and stuff like that. So being in the spirit of giving and helping has always been in my spirit since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. Later on, I got into the entertainment industry. I signed to Def Jam Recording and wanted to share my musical blessing with the world and things like that. And kind of fast forward a little bit to what we're doing now, all in the vein of giving and sharing is kind of what we came up with, Simply Soap and Water.
Man, that's beautiful.
Yep.
Where are you from?
Originally from Cleveland, Ohio. Currently residing in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, and Dallas, Texas as well. That's where the office is.
Okay, yes, sir. Man, so you got it early, got it young, giving back. So obviously I guess that's why you got all these celebrities using your product, huh? You already in that industry.
Definitely. Well, you know what? Some of them are friends, but some of them has just been an organic groundswell of love and admiration for the product. It being an alternative to hand sanitizer, because that's the only thing on the market. And we know the damages that hand sanitizer has been causing with the toxicity and some exploding. And just because of the pandemic times, it's hand sanitizer or nothing. That's our options. So knowing that situation, we had to create something different. So what we did was create a product that we replicated the same process you do at home. When we wash our hands, we get towels to dry, but that was the only place that you can do that. You couldn't do that in your car or on the golf course. And the kids definitely need it at school as well. So we said we need to make this same process that we do at home that we can do anywhere, anytime. And so the celebrities seen it and was like, hey, I like to do that. Wow, why didn't I think of that? You know what I mean? This is perfect for those times. And so that's kind of some of the conceptualized ideas of what we were thinking that the celebrities would like it because it's an alternative.
Man, it's brilliant, man, because I know, in these times, if I go out to a restaurant, yeah, I know I just use that sanitizer and it may have killed some bacteria, but my hands are still dirty.
Still
I want
dirty,
to wash my
right?
hands before I eat.
Right, right.
You know,
That and so that was kind of like a little bit of it as well. Is like I remember we were doing some shopping, and you know, we got 7 kids, me and my wife collectively. And so the kids want their little fries and stuff like that, and their hands were dirty as well, and we just didn't want to sanitize them, and nobody want to eat hand sanitizer either. You don't want to lick your finger
exactly.
after you sanitize your
Exactly.
hands. So yeah, you're right.
Yep. Man, so how long did it take from idea to producing the actual product? And, of course, how can people get it? And give us a couple of more of those amenities about those features about it.
Well, it's been it kind of came along pretty quick once we started. You know, of course, we had to do the prototype and sit down and do some brainstorm, always to improve. You know, and right now we're still improving. We have a manufacturer producing a new and improved version of it. You know, and of course we want to put it out there first and do a test market just to see how good it would do, and the love and the appreciation from not just our celebrity side of things. It's just been the people. You know, my wife was using it at the Kroger's, and the lady seen her spread it on my son's hands, and was like, "Hey, what are you using? What is that?" You know, and she explained, and she bought the bottle that she was using because she like, "Hey, can I buy what you have?" You know,
Wow.
and she's been a repeat customer just over and over again, and started telling everybody about that. And and that's where we get a lot of repeat people. Once they use the product, they continue to buy. And so the new and improved, what we did was add a deluxe package. We put a mask as well, so you can
Wow.
have the hygiene portion and you can have the safety portion. Matter of fact, let me get that. I'm gonna show you kind of what we did. So this is Simply Soap and Water. Simply Soap and Water actually has the hand towels to dry. You have soap on one side and water on the other. And then we kind of changed the colors because the ladies love a little splash, you know, a little vibrant color. And
Right,
then
right.
on the back, we actually put the mask on there as well. So it encompasses everything you need to be safe in this pandemic time.
How many uses can you get out of the wash? Just one person.
Well, it kind of that right there depends and it varies. It's kind of just your level of how you use it. You know, if
Uh-huh.
you use it daily or you use it once a week, you know, I right now with the realtors, uh, because they go into these moldy, different kind of establishments, they're running through their bottles quick, you know, because they're probably seeing a lot of people per day, you know. So it kind of just, I would say that just varies upon your use.
Uh-huh. And the towel is disposable.
Yes, the towels are disposable.
And so how much does the whole package cost?
For this, the Simply Soap and Water by itself, it can be bought separately or it can be sold in a deluxe package. So it's $9.99 for the Simply Soap and Water package. And if you want the deluxe, that'll be an additional $9.99.
Man, that's a good price. Man, that is
Yeah,
beautiful.
definitely.
I know obviously, man, you going of course out to eat or moving around with the family, camping trips. There's a lot of uses for that. And it looks small enough to you can take on a plane with you. Is that
Matter of
true?
fact, we did. I'm actually here in beautiful Los Angeles, California. We're filming out here with Joe Toure. We have Simply Soap and Water Sports. So we could be out here on the golf course where we have the product integrated on things like golf balls or basketball. So he's going to be filming his portion as we launch in Simply Soap and Water Sports. So you can utilize that wherever you are. So that is just was like the pilot test, that package there. And of course, we'll be going bigger sizes for camping. That's the travel size, and we're even going to go smaller for little hands for children. You know, so we'll have all sizes right now. That's what we have, and it's been just love and admiration just through God. It's been a groundswell, and we've been doing well. They got us out here in beautiful LA, getting
Yes,
ready
sir.
to film and launch the second version of it.
Man, well, I wish y'all continued success, man. It's a beautiful thing to hear. We talk a lot of bit about on this show about how people can pivot and solve a problem during this pandemic, and that problem, solving that problem, can turn into not only you helping to solve that problem, but make a lot of money at the same time.
That that's the thing. If you I look at this. If you look at Perrier was a water company, right? Before they revolutionized the way we drink a bottle of water. Back in the day, you used to have to get a cup. I'm from the 70s, so we had, if you wanted water, got it out of the sink, water
Right.
hose, or you had to get yourself a jug and get yourself a cup. That was the only way to get it.
Right.
They revolutionized and put it into the the little 16 ounces. Nestle took it in 2001. Now it's a no-brainer. You could just go to any cooler and you will get it in plastic. You don't even think about it now. They solved the problem that was necessary. So the same way we kind of want to follow in those footsteps, something that we do every single day, but nobody ever thought about washing their hands outside of the bathroom at home. It was just hand sanitizer. That's it. We hand sanitize our hands. Now we can do it whether we're, playing basketball, golfing, and it's good for the referees too. And I volunteered as a ref for the children because I do my philanthropy. And so a lot of times I would come late to the games and I had to clean off my hands and my whistle and, things of that nature. You couldn't even run to the bathroom. You got to get out on the court because the game is starting. So that's been a lot of love from the refs as well, utilizing this product, because you just got to be safe out here.
Right, man. That's beautiful. So people can purchase it online?
Yep, you can get it at simplysoapandwater.com.
Simplysoapandwater.com.
Yep, simplysoapandwater.com, and it's coming to big box stores near you in the very near future as well. So you'll be able to pick it up from all your local favorite shopping spots.
Man, that's what's up, man. We appreciate you, man. Wishing you and the family continued success. And thank you for helping to keep us fresh and clean and fresh.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. God bless.
Right. Yes, sir. You too.
All righty.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. That was our first guest, man. He came and brought the heat. Some powerful information. We appreciate him for all that he's doing. And we got another guest coming on in a few minutes. Looking forward to hearing from him as well. I was trying to her as well, making sure that wasn't a message from the guest. So, man, when we got a quick minute in between our guests, I want to highlight something right quick, right? And this is something that to me is very important and very near and dear to my heart. And it's a message, man, that I think that everyone should pay attention to. This is the latest issue. Let me see. I'm trying to get everything on point here. All right. So this is not the latest edition. This is the second to the latest edition of the Final Call. This is the one with Justice for Breonna on it. We got another one. The next cover is Don't Take Those Vaccines. I believe that's the title, the headline. But here I want to highlight something for you all. It happens every now and then, and I'm not, it's all good when it happens. I'm not tripping about it at all. But some of you all like to joke about the Muslims and those who've taken on traditional African names, and you wanna joke about how we changed our names. And it's like, man, bro, sis, and we didn't make the joke, but the joke is there nonetheless. So I'm going to read something from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan that's in this issue of the publication. The headline is, "We must take free steps and must separate from our enemy." This is taken from the lecture, the series of lectures he gave on the time and what must be done. And in this piece, I'm going to go into the middle, but I'm going to just read this real quick right here. He is quoting something that he learned or was told by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So this is the minister at first quoting the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. "Brother, we are in the present, and our actions must not belong to the past. We are free, so we should act like free men. Get out of a slave mentality, looking for others to do for us what we could unite and do for ourselves. Brothers and sisters, the time is the end of our servitude to white America. Please understand that you are no longer in to be their servitude slave. We must come out of their names: Johnson, Jones, Smith, O'Reilly, Culpepper, Woodpecker, Mr. Green, Mr. Black, Mr. White, Mr. Brown. These are their names. They are creatures of a creature, while you are creatures of the Creator. So you should wear a name of God Himself, for you are a direct descendant of God, the aboriginal people of the earth. You don't look like a free man. All the great works that you do in their names. You've been baptized in their way of civilization. No wonder Master Fard Muhammad said that we were savages. A savage is a person that has lost the knowledge of self and living a beast life. Brothers and sisters, when you get to know the time, then you must make a decision. I want to make a free step. If you don't, surely the Quran says man is in loss by the time. I just wanted to read that real quick. And I think that's important for people to, get in your minds, man, to understand the times that we're living in. We don't have to be tied to a system in a country that has given us nothing but slavery, suffering, and death. It is time for us to unite and do something for ourselves. And we can do that if we just have the mental, the spiritual, and the emotional fortitude to do it. So we got another great entrepreneur that's coming on the show. But of course, as always, we want to give a shout out and some love to the people that helped to make the show possible with their support of Bean Soup Times and Black Chicago Eats as advertisers and sponsors. So shout out and much love to our brother and our friend and his wife, the lovely couple, Yaya and Nataki Muhammad, the owners of Sean Michelle's Homemade Ice Cream, located on 47th and Wabash. Y'all know what it is. It's the best ice cream on the planet. Homemade, delicious, dozens and dozens of flavors. If you have not tried the honey cinnamon graham ice cream from Sean Michelle's Homemade Ice Cream, then you got to get your life together. You had to get things in order because it is absolutely delicious. So make sure you go by and see them. Tell them Toure Muhammad, Black Chicago Eats sent you. And man, we got to give some love to my man, Dolphin Norris, Dan Soul Food and Cafe. They're located 2435 West 79th Street, 79th and Maplewood, just a couple of blocks west of Western. And if you want some good, clean, delicious, and nutritious old school soul food, I'm talking that Thanksgiving type meal, right? Every day is Thanksgiving at Dan's Soul Food Cafe, where you can get your turkey, you can get your dressing, you can get your cranberry sauce, you can get your vegetables. And most of their vegetables, I think all of their vegetables, their sides, they do not cook them in meat except for the greens. So you can get everything else. If you were vegan, it's good to go in there and get your vegan options, your vegetables. And And you know, they got everything from the ribeye to your Cornish hens and jerk chicken. They got a $5 holler where you can get a quarter, a leg, and a thigh. You can get 2 sides and a piece of bread, or cornbread, or muffin, or whatever, just for $5. So you can go in there, man, and man, if you got a family, 7 children, like my man is just on the show, man, you get $35, $45, $50. You can feed the whole family with a good meal. And they do, of course, Uber Eats and Grubhub. You got curbside pickup, or not curbside. You got to go in and pick it up. They don't bring it out to you, but you can make your order, go there, pick it up, or have one of those situations bring it to you. So, man, one more we cannot forget, Brown Sugar Bakery, right? Our dear friend Stephanie Hart, the owner of Brown Sugar Bakery, has been doing it over there for many years. So we're so happy and pleased to be, helping her to get to market her business. And she definitely is one of our favorite customers. And if you have not had caramel cake from Brown Sugar Bakery, you got to get your life together. Now, I'm putting together a whole delicious meal for you. You get your meal from Dan Soul Food. You get your cake from Brown Sugar Bakery. You get your ice cream from Sean Michelle's Homemade Ice Cream. And man, you're gonna be the king of the world. Let me see. I'm trying to see what's happening with our guests here. So all that, man, is absolutely delicious and nutritious. So we're excited about, man, them and all that they do. And again, you'll be on top of the world, man. With that meal, you'll be good for a whole day. Matter of fact, you don't need to eat nothing else that whole day. Just eat that. So, man, we can't forget Mama Chateau. Chateau's. She has a whole line of men and skincare products, shaving kit, and everything else. It is absolutely on point. And you can't miss it. You cannot miss that delicious food from them. And then you get up in the morning. First of all, get up in the morning, brothers, get your shave on. Make sure you're looking good. I got some of her product here. She got stuff for your beard, stuff for your mustache, stuff for your skin. Go to Chateau's Men Skincare on Facebook. You can see a couple of testimonies from people on there. And man, it's absolutely some good product. I've been using it. It's keeping my head smooth. I shave my head with it. And man, the whole nine. Let me see. Ask her to. Yes. So, man, your day is tight now. I gave you the whole demo now. Shave, get clean and fresh, right? With Mama Chateau's skin and shaving cream for men. Then you go get your food from Dan's Soul Food Cafe. You get your dessert from Brown Sugar Bakery and Sean Michelle's Homemade Ice Cream. And man, you ready to do whatever. Work, sit back and relax. Man, whatever it is, your day is going to be good because you got some good food in your system. So we got a few other advertisers, man, that we appreciate. And they've been on point with us, helping people and providing solutions, all kind of stuff. So we know we had Donna Beasley with the How to Write Children's Books series that she's doing. Then we got my man Sadiq Mustafa with the merchant services for businesses, where you can save money on your transactions, credit card fees. Man, it's been on. Okay, have her enter broadcast. So our next guest is trying to come on in. We're a female entrepreneur, shaker and mover. So we're excited about getting her on the show. And it's going to be another great show, another great interviewer. So, man, if everybody is doing well today, man, shout us out in the give us a shout out on Facebook. All right, there's our guest. So we can see it now. We're going to bring her right in so we can talk to her. Okay, I'm trying to pull you in. It's been one technical difficulty today after another, but this is what it is. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna let this pause for a minute. StreamYard is acting difficult today. I'm gonna give them a note. I'm gonna give them a nasty note today because they are tripping. So let me see. I'm trying to pull you in. I can see you moving. I can see you talking. Oh, there you go. There we go. Man,
there
it's been
so
delayed today.
Oh,
how you doing today?
Yes. But that was my prior to extermination, IT. So that's the great part about IT. But we got it now.
Right, we got it now. So let's talk about this now because I thought I was talking to somebody that does pest control, but you don't look like you do pest control.
I am an exterminator, second generation exterminator.
Second generation. Okay, all right. So before we get into the pest control, because you just mentioned something that I did want to talk to you a little bit about. How many degrees do you have? How many students have you taught? How many colleges have you taught in? You are a real shaker and mover.
Yes. I was raised by amazing parents who taught me, hey, go to school, get education, and society. And that's exactly what I tried to grab every degree that I could think of that, my pockets would allow for me to. And, just coming from that entrepreneur background with my dad with his spray can, he would always leave out the house and go on his jobs and dabble into CHA for a minute as an exterminator. Going off into corporate and IT, doing some consulting, and that was my background prior to extermination.
Man, that's beautiful. And so, second generation, and I was teasing a little bit there because the stereotype is, it's the old man with half his hair gone and cigarette hanging out his mouth and pants hanging down, and that's what you think about when you think about an exterminator. And you got your hair done, you looking glamorous.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's what RB Pest Solutions we're here to do. We're here to give, extermination a facelift. Introduce it to the community and the young generation coming into pest control because it's a great field to work in. It's huge, it's diverse, and so it's time to give it a facelift, add some women in there, some women of color, and go from there. So I'm excited. I love my job.
Man, and you don't think about it a lot, but it's obviously one of these industries where it's always going to be a problem. It's like barbershops and beauty salons. You're always going to have pests and a need to get rid of them.
Yes. Roaches, bed bugs, stink bugs, your rodents. It's been around since the beginning of time. It's not going anywhere. And extermination is essential, so it's important that we're here to protect through the Illinois Department of Public Health. So it's our goal to make sure that the safety of our community is kept well through the nation. So
that's right. So I'm going to do a little technical difficulty thing right here. but talk a little bit about the different type. You mentioned a few type pests y'all deal with, but what's been the most interesting one you've had to deal with?
Oh, it's never a dull day in extermination. So, pests are seasonal. Depending on the pest is depending on the season. It's actually the pest you're going to deal with. Bed bugs are all year round, of course. You have your roaches, that's all year round. You have your termite, they kind of come up depending on the season. Right now, what we're dealing a lot with, I'm seeing a lot of the customers are dealing with wasps. Your hives, and also flies. Flies has been a major problem this season, stink bugs.
Wow, he said stink bugs. What are those?
So those stink bugs they're really attractive to the landscaping in your backyard. Many of my clients, I know when I go to their homes and they're like, it's this bug that I smashed, and when I smash it in the windowsill, they're attracted. That's where they're attracted to being. They leave a mark, and they also leave a stain. So that indicates to me, when they let me know those few factors, I'm like, you're dealing with some stink bugs. So I'll go and complete the inspection, kind of look at the landscaping, and 9 times out of 10, I'll see the nest of the stink bugs and how they're reproducing in the landscaping. So, but they're on the rise. Coming Midwest. The South is used to stink bugs a little bit, but they're coming Midwest more than ever now.
Wow. And so when you deal with commercial and residential, you have clients.
Yes, so we have commercial, residential clients. We also deal with daycares and many of your favorite restaurants that any structure that has a structure that either handles food or people. They need pest control. So, for your restaurants, we go because it's required monthly for your restaurants to have pest control there, just for sanitational purposes. And then our residential clients, we go into their home, complete the inspection. They either go on a monthly or quarterly or on a need-to basis. You have your residential. That's really good to have for all my landlords and people out here buying up all the property. They buy the multi-housing units and then do the pest control on a monthly basis.
Right, that's good. And so, man, I would imagine that with a heightened sense of cleaning, that COVID did something to increase business. More people, because now people at home more, they might see some more pests than they thought they had.
Exactly. It's funny because since people have been at home, now here's the thing. Yes, they know your structure better than you. They knew your hours. So many people prior to COVID, an issue, I haven't seen it. And so for me, preventive is key. Extermination to me is like a dentist, right? They come to us when they have a toothache. So in terms of preventive, it's important to get ahead of it. That way, once your seasonal pests come around, if you have an issue, then we tackled it already head on because you have the necessary traps and insecticides there at your home to help combat that. So prior to COVID, whatever issue that someone had, because we were not entering into units, it's increase now. So we've pressed the reset button now, and we've contacted many of our clients and many of our new clients, and pretty much we're doing a clean out, which is considered going into an infrastructure, and we gutted out from a pest control perspective. So we got to where you need to be with pest, increasing your pest activity until you actually don't see any at all. So COVID played a major part in pest control extermination. It did.
Man, and so the way you're positioned, you're sitting perfectly so we can see that beautiful logo behind you. What does I maybe can guess what the R stands for, but tell us what R and B stands for in your logo.
So here's the thing, Dad, who is the first generation of extermination, the most savviest businessman that I know in terms of conducting business and viral marketing and extermination. He didn't have any sons. So it was my way of keeping on his legacy and his last name with Benton. So that's his last name, and I'm Robbie R. And so I took the letters and I kind of made them face each other so that they can be a ladybug to represent women coming into pest control and pretty much, introducing it to other women and Black women into the field. So it's my dad. This particular logo is near and dear to my legacy.
Man, that's beautiful. And yeah, it definitely has seemed like a male-dominated industry. And so, how are you introducing? You're hiring women, or you're helping them start their own business? How are you introducing it to more women? And what's been the response?
Well, the response has been great. It's, amazing to have a woman show up, and it's like, okay, well, what are you here for? Are we waiting? It's like, oh, I'm the one here actually here to get rid of those bed bugs. Point me to the direction and let's get started. So it's exciting to see the response of customers seeing women actually showing up to the door and actually getting their pests. We hire within the community. Everything about RV Pest Solutions is community. We have a retail store attached to our pest control company, which no other company has, where you can actually come into the store and actually shop for products and licensed external use. And so it's many women on staff. We show up to work, and it's just been a great response to the community and clients about women actually just Black family-owned businesses being in pest control, because it's an amazing field.
And where are you located?
We're on 8243 South Cottage Grove. We're right here in the heart of Chatham, right here on Cottage Grove, 8243 South Cottage Grove. And so the community loves us. They get a chance to come in and either schedule their services, or if you can take care of your own pest control, we kind of walk you through it to make sure that you're using the products effectively. And you can come and we have our blue boards, and we have affordable products in here that customers can actually use. Many people are buying up products, or they're buying up buildings, and so landlords tend to sometimes, depending on who they are, they don't get extermination quite often. So I'm really coming into the actual store, in between services, in between pest control services at their building.
Man, that's beautiful. That's y'all providing a great service. And I've driven past the building plenty of times, and then it looks kind of lit up and bright and very clean.
Yes, it's very bright when you walk in. When you come in, you get a chance to see the products, and it's labeled by what pest you're dealing with. Many of the clients are like, I seen this bug, or I seen this, or I heard this scratching at night, and people don't quite know what pest that they're dealing with. That's why which is our initial consultation. We come out and we inspect your property inside and out, off the exterior, let you know and educate you on your property from an environmental standpoint. And then we develop the scope of services and give you an affordable price. The technician can do the work on the spot. And they can also come in and shop, and depending on what they're dealing with, they know, oh, we have insects. They go over to this aisle and they shop for insecticide. So we tried to set up where it was very user friendly.
Man, that's what's up. So, man, we appreciate, give us the website. People can go there and order and get the address if they didn't hear it or whatever, right?
Okay. Well, you can log on to www.rvpestsolutions.com. You can also give us a call to schedule your pest control consultation at 312-217-9605. Or you can stop by our retail location and speak to any one of our amazing representatives that are ready to serve you at 82 South Grove. And you can go on social media platforms. If you put in r.b.pest solutions, we come up on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and we just made it very user friendly for you to come in and either stop in or give us a call. We try to make the experience amazing and a wow experience for you and the clients.
Man, we appreciate you. We thank you for coming on the show, providing great information and letting people know because I'll have to admit, I've seen the store, I've seen the location, and I just assumed that it was a man that owned it. And here it is. It's a black woman running the show and making things happen. So, and I'm so excited and happy for you and helping the legacy that you establishing and continuing on for your father. So we'll be pleased to recommend you. And anybody listening, of course, you know now. Right there on 82nd and Cottage Grove. Go in there, get your supplies, place your order, and then go up the street and get you a Dat Donut. And enjoy the South Side of Chicago, because we got some gems on the South Side.
Yes, thank you so much for this amazing opportunity. I appreciate you so much. It was a pleasure.
All right. And next thing, the first time I see a bug, I'm calling.
You got the right hands. Yes, get rid of those unwanted guests. You're in good hands.
All right. All right, Rabiar. We appreciate
Have a good one.
Hey, have a good rest of the day.
You too. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Peace. All right.
Let's see.
So another great interview. Told you, brothers and sisters, that you all should be telling everybody about this show, because we bring to y'all great people, businesses, black-owned businesses that you will probably never hear about, that are exhibiting black excellence every single day. So you don't want to say that you don't know about business and you don't know who to tell, you don't know what to find them. Just tune in to the Toure Muhammad Show, and you'll continue to see more and more. So with that, we're going to close out the show. This has been a difficult show because of all the technical difficulties, but hopefully StreamYard will be back taken care of, and we'll be back smooth again next week with some more amazing guests. So y'all have a great day, and we'll talk to you all soon. And don't forget, as long as I got a bunch of green soup, we got that.